Wouldn't it be great if you could take your caravan to a car dealer for a test drive? Well, we've done it for you. So welcome to the Caravan and Motorhome Club Towcar of the Year.
UTAC Millbrook is a world-renowned proving ground. It's been here since 1969 and all the vehicle manufacturers come here to test their vehicles, prove their vehicles on the selection of tracks we have here, which are unique in this country, and there's not many places like this in the world. The interesting things about Millbrook are the variety of the tracks that we have here. We've got the high-speed circuit, which is effectively a 2-mile circular motorway where you can do real-world motorway testing. We have the mile straight for high-speed straight line testing. We have the hill route, which mimics an alpine road.
My name's Simon Howard and I'm the Marketing Director at Bailey Bristol, and we're delighted to be here again at Millbrook for the 25th consecutive year supporting the Caravan and Motorhome Club in their Towcar of the Year competition. Our job is a technical support role, and our key function is to ensure that we get the outfits, the car and the caravans ready for testing. First of all, we ballast the car to simulate the weight of the average family when they go on holiday, which means putting ballast in the front, the centre and the boot. In terms of the caravan, what we want to do is we want to ballast the caravan so the weight of it is 85% of the curb weight of the vehicle. The next thing to do is to ensure the nose weight is correct, because a well-balanced unit with correct nose weight really is a joy to tow.
I'm here as part of the technical committee scrutineering the vehicles to make sure that the data that is registered is equivalent to the data on the vehicles themselves. So we then take all this data and it's stored at the Caravan and Motorhome Club, where the membership can get access to that data at any time. They also use this information for matching the tow vehicle to your caravan.
I'm Senior Test Editor at Auto Express magazine, and this is my first year being a judge at the Towcar of the Year Awards. When there's a caravan on the back of the car, it's interesting to see the differences between different models from different manufacturers and how they behave. With some cars, they seem to take it all in their stride, whereas with others, you can pick up on certain issues with how they perform when there's extra weight on the back. Yeah, we've been doing the Towcar of the Year judging with the Caravan and Motorhome Club. We run the results in a special test issue that we published around the same time as the awards. Towing with caravans is quite a specialist area that we cover, so it's good to have the Caravan and Motorhome Club have us on board and show us how it's done, really, and it's a very useful guide.
I'm a drivability judge, so I get to take the cars out on the hill course to see how they perform uphill, doing hill starts, on the sharp corners, and also we take them on the bowl to really test the speed. I quite like holidaying in the Alps and going on big adventures like that, towing my caravan, and so taking these cars up the hill course is really fantastic to see which ones really can cope with those steep hills.
So we are Team Speed, and we have a couple of things that we are looking at, and I think it's fair to say that we test the two extremes of how quickly we can get the outfit moving and also how quickly we can make it come to a stop. And by testing the most extreme 0 to 60, you get a really good impression of the car's performance. And then testing that 40 to 60 mile an hour range, you said in the past that's where cars have had quite a lot of flat spots with the torque. If it's able to do those two extremes well on your average route and driving conditions, it's going to be absolutely fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of my roles here this week is to do the reversing test. Now, incredibly important test, because as you all know, when you arrive on site, chances are you'll have to pitch your caravan onto your chosen pitch unless you've got a motor mover. So to make this test incredibly difficult for myself, and I don't know why I suggested it, I'm going to be pitching passenger side on, so I can't just poke my head out of the window and see where the caravan is. So for me, it's when it disappears out of the first mirror, the car mirror, and then goes onto the extended mirror. But what really shows up on the car is when the rear corner goes out of the towing mirror, can I see it through the rear window? On this Passat, and I'm so glad the camera guys have chosen this one, I know that I can see it out of that hockey stick rear quarter panel. Yeah, it's an incredibly practical test, and one when you are staying at your favourite campsites, one you'll be using all the time.
We do caravanability, which is probably a made-up word by somebody, but what we're basically doing is we have a set amount of load, luggage, chairs, tables, all sorts of things that we then try and fit into all the cars on test. We mark them on, well, obviously the ability to take the luggage. We mark them on the weights, i.e. the nose weight on the tow ball, the roof rack load. We plug in a trailer board. We look in the manuals. And the manuals has been a bit of a bugbear this year because some manuals are in the car online, others are nowhere to be seen, others you have a manual but it doesn't mention anything about trailer towing or roof rack load, so that can be slightly frustrating to say the least.
We love having the Caravan and Motorhome Club here. They come here every year to put these vehicles through their paces in order to give their members the best possible choice for the vehicle that may tow their caravan.